The highest horsepower SUV currently in the United States, which is awesome. It's faster than most sports cars, a lot of muscle cars, and even kind of tops the Dodge Viper in 0 to 60 and quarter-mile time, which is awesome. Hey guys, Alex with Infotainment here. Today we're gonna look at a pretty special vehicle. It's a 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat. This is actually my own personal vehicle, and I purchased it earlier this year, and I've had a ton of fun with it. This SUV has 3 rows. It's got 710 horsepower. It does 0 to 60 in under 3.5 seconds and a quarter mile in about 11.7 seconds. That puts it at the very, very top of the list of different SUVs as far as speed and power goes. So I cross-shopped this vehicle with the BMW X7 M50i and also the Audi SQ7. For the money, those two cars don't quite match up to this. This truck is super fun. It can tow a bunch, it can haul a bunch. It'll get your kids to soccer practice, to the grocery store and back, and all in no time. Moving down to the bottom of the bumper, the Hellcat version actually comes with a bottom lip spoiler. You can also add that to the other models as well. Full LED headlights from factory and an awesome front grille. They actually tried to mimic the Chargers and the Challengers, which is super cool that they kind of integrated that into their SUV, which is awesome. Now we're kind of just waiting on a Hellcat Pacifica, which Dodge, if you're watching, that would be awesome. So both the SRT and the Hellcat version come with a 20x10 straight from factory, wrapped in 295/30/20 tires, and they're both all-wheel drive. They both have launch control, which is super fun. We'll show you guys that in a little bit. Both the SRT and the Hellcat models have Brembo brakes. This one comes standard with the actual two-piece floating rotors. This particular model comes with all-season tires. However, those can be optioned out for 3-season tires, which are better in warmer climates. So moving down the side of this SUV, we get a nice Hellcat badge here. This particular truck doesn't have the black package, but I think this still looks awesome with the standard wheels. So with the black package, you actually get blacked out wheels, blacked out emblems, blacked out mirrors, and you actually get black exhaust tips too, which is pretty cool. So moving along to the back of the Durango, this particular Durango has the tow package, which is actually an option. It comes with a full-size spare tire, as well as a trailer brake controller straight from the factory. The Hellcat actually features 4-inch exhaust tips, and you can get those on the SRT model as well. And then specific to both SRT models, you get a roof spoiler here, which actually provides about 200 foot-pounds of downforce, which is pretty awesome for a 3-row SUV. All right, so here we are on the inside of our 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat, and as you can see, we've got some awesome leather trim seats with Alcantara inside bolsters, and this has a nice SRT Hellcat badge in there. We'll move to the cluster, and you can actually fully customize your cluster to have different readings up front there. It's a full 7-inch cluster up front, and leather trim steering wheel with 2 paddle shifters here. The transmission made into this thing is pretty awesome, shifts super quick. It does have a wireless phone charger down here, 2 USBs with 2 USB-Cs, and it actually features full Uconnect 5, which is pretty much brand new for 2021. You'll see it in a couple of 2020 model vehicles, but for the Dodge Durango, it came in 2021. We're gonna go ahead and dive into the features of Uconnect 5. So this vehicle features Uconnect 5, like I've said, and this is a 10.1 diagonal touchscreen here. The Ram 1500 is actually flipped this way, and it's a 12-inch, but this one they decided to lay out this way, which I really like. It integrates well with the dash. It doesn't look too clunky up front here, and it integrates really well with what they've done with this piano black trim here. So we'll go ahead and get involved in some of the features here. So this is your home screen. You can actually set this up any way you want. You can do different shortcuts. You can do different widgets. You can add weather, backup camera, anything like that. And you can click on anything you need to on these here. So we'll move to the vehicle screen. So this is a little bit different just for the Hellcat and the SRT. You have different performance pages, which actually will show you some of the gauges. You get coolant temp, oil pressure, different things there. And you can actually see this actually has a quarter mile and 0 to 60 timer, as well as some braking, 1/8 mile timer, pretty specific to this model. So we'll move over to the wireless CarPlay here. So this is my personal here, but as you can see, we have Waze up front. We can switch to Spotify. We can switch to the phone here. And then you can actually see all sorts of different widgets here. Switch to this, you can see all your apps. Pretty cool, super clear. On some of my other cars, the CarPlay is really not this clear, so it works really well. It's very fast, very responsive, as you can see there. So the Durango has built-in nav, which shows pretty far out here. Scroll out, see up, which is really cool. We'll move to the comfort page, which I think is pretty cool because all these little guys, they have little race car helmets on, which is cool. Moving along to media here. So this is Bluetooth phone. You have Sirius XM, FM, and you can actually change the sources from the steering wheel buttons as well. And then we can check out all our apps here. So all the apps that go, this car actually has Amazon Alexa built into it. You do have to have the paid subscription, but you can actually click that and say, Alexa, close my garage door at home, and it'll actually work, which is pretty neat. Go back to the home screen here, but that's kind of a brief overview of Uconnect 5. All right, so I mentioned that this vehicle actually has launch control, which is super awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and demonstrate how to do the launch control and actually what it looks like from the inside of the car. So to activate launch control, you actually hit this launch button right here. You set your RPM value. We're gonna go ahead and put your foot hard on the brake and apply full throttle. And that speaks for itself. All right guys, so we just wrapped up a quick review of our 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat. It's such a blast to drive. As you can see, we reviewed Uconnect 5, which is available as an upgrade for some of our other vehicles. Unfortunately, we're not selling Hellcats, but check us out on Infotainment.com, where we are selling a bunch of stuff for different vehicles and different platforms for upgrades for your vehicle. Thanks for watching.